confession to make. I haven't read any more of The Hunger Games since I mentioned that I started reading it. 3%. I also haven't watched any more episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. In fact, except for those few episodes I watched, I haven't seen any TV shows made by Joss Whedon. On that note, I've never seen a Harry Potter musical. Or high school musical. I've also never seen The Little Mermaid. Or Pocahontas. Or Sleeping Beauty. Or Sherlock, Merlin, Game of Thrones, Supernatural, How I Met Your Mother, 30 Rock, Parks and Recreation, Community. Don't hit me! Okay, fine, you can throw rocks at me, I expected it. Obviously, one person can't be a massive fan of everything, but there is a pressure to know everything about all the fandoms. If you can't name all the characters from Battlestar Galactica and My Little Pony while seamlessly quoting Chameleon Circuit lyrics, you must not be a real fan. I think there can definitely be a tendency to get a bit protective and competitive, especially when it comes to the idea of how long you had to have liked something or how much you have to know about something before you can be allowed to like it. You know, like there's a population of Star Kids who hadn't heard of Star Kid before Darren Criss was on Glee. That doesn't make them any less passionate of fans just because they hadn't heard of Star Kid when it first began. By that rule, all of you who didn't start watching Doctor Who in 1963 aren't real Whovians, and reruns on PBS when you were a kid don't count. And this isn't just a fandom thing. We've all been through this or are going through it now. Seeing people getting picked on, being called posers because they came to school wearing a Ramones t-shirt and black Chuck Taylors and then got caught not knowing all that much about punk rock, so everyone thought they were trying to be someone they're not and just trying to look cool. I don't think being a poser is a bad thing because I don't think of it as lying about who you are. Because so often it's actually who you aspire to be. Unless someone's being disrespectful by affiliating with or appropriating a culture that they don't understand, being a poser is just being at the beginning stages of finding out what you like and who you are. We're all posers, really. What we choose to wear each day, the music we listen to, the words we use, it's all a performance of who we want to be. Who we are is a dynamic identity. Our personalities are not fixed. We're constantly working, whether consciously or not, towards a better expression of our true selves, what makes us happy, what feels right. Maybe some of us wearing Whomping Willows t-shirts don't own the entire discography or know all of the moves to the Neville Longbottom dance. And maybe some of us are massive fans of Maureen Johnson but haven't read anything she's written that's longer than 140 characters. Again, yes, you can throw rocks at my face. It's cool. Cool, I expected it. But seriously, that doesn't mean we're pretending to be something we're not or just trying to look cool. It means we have a genuine interest in it, but maybe we're just at the beginning of learning about it and liking it. It doesn't make us any less excited about it or any less true to our personality. I mean, yes, I should read Maureen Johnson's books because she's a fantastically talented writer, and I should probably watch something by Star Kids since I quote their jokes all the time. And I should definitely read The Hunger Games before the movie comes out, since the HPA is running a campaign on it. You knew we were doing that, right? But the point is, I'm a poser. You're a poser. Being a poser just means that you're expressing the interests that are true to your personality. So be who you want to be, even if who you want to be is not who you are yet. Speaking of people not being allowed to be who they really are, Julian made a fantastic video this week about a law in Sweden that requires transgender people seeking to legally change their gender marker to be sterilized. Please go watch Julian's video and sign this petition. Also, let me know in the comments about times that you've been accused of being a poser and what you think about that. Let's take this word back for ourselves.